What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Profit Eneh. I'm a relationship coach, and I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel and also like this video if you enjoy it. So let's have fun.
Well, girl left a comment on my previous post that I would like to address. And based on, what I was saying is how, a lot of times, or as a wife, not a lot of times, but as a wife, you should be selfless. You can't be selfish, right? And, a lot of times that, when we're unhappy, we'll leave based on our unhappiness, and now we're taking the children with us or whatever. Well, girl did leave a comment, and she was like, so pretty much f the wife's happiness, and we're just homemakers and baby makers. No, that's not all you are. But again, being a wife comes with what? That responsibility, right? And it's like y'all forget what a wife is supposed to do. We have become so modernized that we forget the basic task, the basic core tasks. But let me tell you what core tasks we don't forget about. What our man's supposed to do, what our husband is supposed to do, right? He can't just pick and choose when he feel like providing. No, just like we shouldn't be able to pick and choose when we feel like handling our responsibilities, right? It's almost like women treat being a wife like it's a issue, or like it's a burden, when really a true wife and a woman that has the wife mentality is overjoyed, or loves doing for her family, loves
Very
being
true.
that homemaker, loves being that baby maker and tending to her children. If you're having issues with doing those things, sweetie, you're not wife material. That's what having a wife mindset means. That should not be looked at as a burden, serving your family and doing what's expected of you when it comes to being a wife, right? So just like in the, I almost kind of look at it like, imagine going on a job interview. Okay, so they explain, you already know what the role pretty much entails, because you saw it to even apply for it. You go to the interview and you get the job, right? So now that you got the job and you arrive, and then you complain about the expectations of that job. That's what a lot of y'all do when y'all decide to become wives. A lot of y'all want to become wives, and then you become one, and then complain about what comes with being a wife, right? And that's the equivalent. You can't just show up to a job and be like, yeah, I don't feel like doing this. No, you don't. Things don't run smoothly like that, right? Y'all look at being a wife as down here, like it's low on the pedestal. No, the same way that your husband is providing, which I'm sorry, that's a burden I wouldn't want to carry. You know what I'm saying? He is
True.
providing for the whole household. That means he's covering everybody. It is your job as the wife to cover inside the household, meaning you are managing the house and the children and everything that's in it. He is making sure that you have a house to even maintain, right? Now imagine that pressure. And I think that's what a lot of women take for granted. Okay? Being a wife is not something you take lightly. It's something that needs to be taken seriously.
Most of them don't get it. They don't just get it. I mean, you know, the funny thing about women this day and age is that I asked this question on my TikTok channel. I was asking, like, yeah, it seems like it's very obvious what the man's responsibility is: provide, protect, cater for the woman, cater for the family, do all those fun stuff and all those crazy things that they have to give their life, um, fight the whole world, push mountain, take everything, ensure that the woman is okay. But then when we now ask what is the role of the woman in the marriage, it seems like everybody goes deaf, like nobody knows anymore. It's also the same thing that's happening in our society today, where if they ask who is a woman, it seems like there's so much confusion on what the definition of a woman is. But then we all know who a man is. Isn't it wild to you what the word is becoming? Isn't it strange? Isn't it crazy to you what the word is becoming? That you know what one gender is supposed to do, but it seems like the other gender is confusing. The reason why this thing is happening is because there is a lot of narrative being shoved down our mind, our hearts into the day and age by the government, by feminists, by different groups of people trying to distort what it's supposed to be. See, the role of a woman, you're not anything less, you're nothing low for being a woman or for being a wife. It's a privilege, it's a blessing. But because it has been demonized, it has been made to look like it's here. Most women want to just become masculine. They want to be the man. They want to take control. Yeah, the feminist group, always say they fight for equality in pay. Why do you even want to be equal with a man? Because what I see happening today is that the whole idea, or whenever we talk about equality, to women, equality only applies to where they want it to apply. Equality doesn't apply in everything. Because if we are talking about being equal, then there was the point of a man chasing a woman again. Women should be able to go out there and approach men. That's what equality means too, right? If a man can do it, a woman can do it too. So if men are supposed to chase and all those stuff, but then you want to be equal with them, then you should feel free to be pursuing the man too. But no, you know what's funny? They won't want to do it. They don't want to pursue any man because they want to think that they are the princess, they are the prize, they are the biggest deal and all those stuff. But then you still want equality with that same man. How does it work? Is that not double standing? How does it work? It doesn't work because God didn't even create it to be that way. He didn't create it to be that way. We are never equal. Man and woman will never be equal. There is nothing in this world that will make us equal. We might benefit equally in different things and in different stages and in different time in our life, but we can never be equal. And the fact that we are not equal doesn't mean that the woman is inferior to the man. That's what most people don't understand. Not being equal doesn't mean superiority and inferiority. No, that's not what it means. It means you people are different. You are different. When you come together, you are bringing different things. If we are equal, if we are the same, if all those kind of things you people are pushing, because I, it, people are pushing it from even from the equality to being sameness. That's the whole point of I'm a man, I'm an independent woman, and I make money, I'm this and that. You feel like you're the same with the man now. So why will a man need you? Because what you're showing is that you don't even need the man anymore. So why would the man need you? You see how this thing pays off, it plays out. You don't need him, he doesn't need you because you're masculine. But then you see those women that are very feminine in their energy, they want to take care of their home, they want to take care of their kids, they want to take care and nurture the home, which is by default is in the nature of women. Those ones, you see them getting married and they are happy. And when they come out to say these things that they are doing, then you see the whole feminist group come out to attack them and all those kind of stuff. Isn't that crazy? It's better people start listening, like watching who you listen to in this internet, because they're going to be deceiving you a lot. Because you're not meant to be equal with a man. You're not a slave for serving your husband. Your husband is serving you through his ability to provide for you, to protect you. Because if you think about it, military people, they are protecting the nation, they are doing all those stuff, they are in service. That's what they do. That's how your husband is serving you, protecting you, providing for you, paying the bills, all those kind of stuff. You are serving your husband by nurturing, taking care of everything he has been able to provide, giving him that peace. Those are the things you're supposed to do. Then if you're the couple that maybe you, because of the economy and everything, maybe double income household is maybe the goal now, because you cannot sustain, maybe the husband cannot sustain financial responsibility alone because of economy, and both of you decide to work. Then both of you can decide to work, putting your finances together, and also come back home and do the caring and nurturing of your home. I feel like this thing, there are two cases in this thing. I feel like, one, you can either be doing everything together financially, both of you, the man is providing and providing all those stuff, but both of you decide, okay, since things are hard, let's combine our income and work together and build this family. And then also, not just financially, domestically too, both of you come together, do this, and it works fine that way. Also, if you're the one that wants the man to play out the strict traditional role, he should be the provider, protector, and all those, then you should be ready to be the nurturer. You shouldn't want to go to the other side of it. So you should be able to be the woman that nurtures the house and all those stuff, and probably be a stay-at-home wife. Because most times that's what the men will want. They want you to be a stay-at-home wife while they go out there and do all the whole hustling. So it's two things you have to choose. But you cannot say, oh, I want to be the kind of woman that makes my money and I keep my money, then I refuse to nurture the home and I expect the husband to nurture it with me, it doesn't work. That's why I say in these things, define what you want and ensure you are looking for the person that wants similar thing. If you're a man that wants to combine your wealth with your wife, then ensure that you're looking for a woman that is willing to do that. If you're a woman that wants a man that will support you domestically, ensure you're looking for a man that was willing to do that. Don't go and look for somebody that doesn't want to do something and start making your life difficult for each other. Look for what you want. Know what you want first of all, then look for somebody that's looking for that the same thing and be happy. I hope this makes sense. So we know what a man is supposed to do. It's very clear. But today we know that we are trying to hold men to the traditional standard, but women they don't want to be held to the traditional standard. It doesn't work that way. So find what works best for you. Ensure that the person you want to get involved is okay with it too. Anyway.
You do not hate a man. You are a pick-me. You are a doormat. How dare you not hate your husband? And how dare your husband not put you on a pedestal? This is how women treat other women who don't fall in line with how they think your life is supposed to be. As a woman, you're supposed to be like, I am not washing, I'm not cleaning, even though you cock up comfortable in this man's house. What feminism basically is.
Yeah, I said this in my previous video that most women, most feminists that talk out there, they are ready to tell you what to do, or they are ready to praise you to do a particular thing until you do the one they don't like. That's why you see women, when they come out there, they'll be like, do you, do you, do you. But the minute you come out to speak about how you care about your husband, how you you nurture your husband, how you are his peace, how you wash for him, how you do this, they'll come for you. Because in their mind, somewhere in their mind, they feel like you shouldn't be doing that. That is wrong. But then if you check it very well, most of them are single. And you know what they say, misery loves company, and they want to recruit you. So if you're a woman listening to this, be careful. Be very careful.
As a woman, you're supposed to be like, I am not washing, I'm not cleaning, even though you cock up comfortable in this man's house. What feminism basically is, women who want to suffer together, women who want to be bitter together, women who want to hate men together. They're exposing why feminism within itself is trash. As a woman who refuses to hate men, I'll stand proud. Call me whatever you want to call me. Call me a pick-me. Call me whatever you want to call me. But I refuse to side with these bitter broads, all because they don't know how to get and keep a man. Feminism will leave you bitter, lonely, and fat.
That last one, leave you fat. Oh my God, sister, you're really angry with these people. But anyway, she's right. She's very right. I think it's not like we are not saying it. We are saying it. I know there are some people that will still come out and say, oh, that's not feminism. That's not what it is. And try to paint a good picture of what feminism is or what feminists are all about. But we know what we are seeing in our generation now. Even if that's not what it is, we are seeing that people are taking this thing and they are going off with it. Today's definition of feminist or feminism means hates men or something like that. Do everything against men. Don't respect men. Don't allow them to take their place. Fights men in everything. Some of them will even think we don't need men. Men should disappear and all those kind of stuff. And you ask them, they'll think they are feminists. They are fighting for women's rights and other stuff. The truth is that this is working against you so much. If you're a lady out there, I think I need more women who actually understand what it means to be a wife to start speaking up more. Because the problem is that I say it most times, that the world is not necessarily bad because of the bad things bad people do. The world is bad because of the good things good people have refused to do. So if you are out there and you know the good thing and you're not speaking up about it, then you allow these people to use their voice to like overshadow yours, and then before you know it, your children, they grow up to these things, they listen to these things, and they become like these people. So I advise you out there, if you're listening to this, if you have a platform, use your platform to advocate for what it means to be a wife, the real wife, and not all these things people are saying right now, because you think it will not affect you right now, it might affect your kids. So yeah, so all these things that are saying, they are the same. Like it's almost the same thing all the time. Mind who you listen to, mind the kind of information you consume. These people, they don't like you. I keep saying it, they don't like you. It's not that they care about you, they just want you to be like them. They just want, it's more of like, Men have hurt women over the years, and women have hurt men over the years. And then there's a category of men who are after women right now, and there's a category of women who are after men right now. And both of them are going on the extreme to recruit people who will hate each gender. And if you're not careful, you will be recruited without even knowing that you're already in the club, and you keep wondering, why am I single? Why am I not finding any man to be with? Because what happens most times is that you see these ladies, they do these things, they are fighting men. When they get older, they start wondering, oh, I think I made a mistake. I want a family. I want this. I want that. The problem, because that's why I pity ladies most time, because sometimes they usually take the most hits when these things happen. Because as a guy, you can be 35, 40, and you still get married easily. Like it doesn't feel like there is any time. Like I think I remember Steve Harvey said something about that women have biological clock while men have financial clock and things like that. As a man, they have more time. They just need to make money later on, and they can marry anybody they want. But you, as a lady, I'm not saying that you should rush or whatever, but you know that there are certain ages you get. This is biological. Menopause hits, you can't have baby. The risk of having babies increase and all those kind of stuff. And if you're a lady that want to have a family, you should be very mindful of this thing, because sometimes you discover this thing very late, and it seems like there is no hope anymore. And you see how you get the end bonds of all these things. So it's very, very important that you watch who you listen to. As a lady, don't allow these people to deceive you. Don't allow these people to make you hate men. Don't hate men. Men have hurt women. Women have hurt men. But then stop recruiting people's anger towards other people until somebody hurt you, until something happened to you. Don't recruit other people's mindset towards that thing, especially when you know it's not a general thing. You understand what I'm saying? If you have not experienced heartbreak, don't inherit somebody else's heartbreak story or hatred towards men or women. There are bad people there, yes. Those things might have happened, but that's not a regular thing. It's not like it's the whole thing. So be very careful who you listen to. All these things, they will try to tell you, I'm an independent woman, and also those kind of stuff. Even men and all those kind of stuff. I mean, I always like to balance this thing, because I know that men are problems in some cases, women are problems in some cases, but then you need to be very careful who you are listening to, so that you don't fall victim of these people that are just looking for people to recruit towards hating each other. Anyway, I hope you are blessed today by this commentary and reaction I've given to you. Do well to subscribe, like this video, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. And also remember to check this video here, check this one here too, because I know that they are very information packed that will help you to better your relationship and know what you should be doing in this 21st century. All right, guys, thank you very much for staying tuned. See you in the next video. Bye.